Hello everyone and welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. I'm Jess Burton and today we're at Staff Sergeant Christopher Piper Field on the campus of Marblehead High School as the Magicians boys soccer team takes on their rival, the Swampscott Big Blue. We'd like to thank National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV, and stay tuned to the end of the game for the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. Magicians come into this game 2-1, having won their last one. And off a stretch of 2 straight road games, they picked up a 2-1 win most recently over Waltham. And they lost 2-1 to Masco after an opening win over Andover, a 2-0 shutout right here at Piper Field. Second home game of the season for the boys. And they are 2-0 out of conference, 0-1 in conference, but already that 2-0 could go a long way in the end of the season if Waltham and Andover end up having decent seasons themselves. It all comes down to percentage points. But we are underway, focusing on the here and now between the Magicians and the Big Blue. The Magicians possess it first. The Big Blue possess it first. It's got some hard contact right away. So we expect this to be a chippy one. It's Costa Shub and London McDonald mixing it up. It's a free kick for Swampscott. Knuckleball down to the back line for the defense. And that is one of the 3 captains for the Magicians. Colin White kicks it out of bounds, just sets up a throw in. This one goes over White's head towards the corner. Curls inwards. It's put on Zampese, and he makes the save. Rory Zampese, along with Quentin Fletcher, the other 2 captains, with Colin White. The Magicians are coached by Elmer Magana. Tom Roundy is the assistant coach. Big Blue have 4 captains. Their goalie, Charlie Ulberg, Max Arredondo, Jack Raymond, and James Kimbrough. And they're coached by Adam Bailey. David Kimbrough is the assistant coach. We'll play 2 40-minute halves. About a minute and a half into this one. Zampese's already got his hands on it once. Big Blue turned this possession over. Elon Drucker off and running. Ulberg comes out to play it, sends it up towards the 30-yard line. Kept in bounds. Magicians take it away. They set up a long crossing pass, trying to get it to Steph Shepard. Ulberg comes out to meet him. The ball goes into the corner. It'll be a throw-in. Shepard will lay it down, let a teammate do it. White comes up. Long throw from White right into the center of the box, and Ulberg dives on it. Wasn't played very cleanly off a body out there in front. Headed off the throw by Raymond. Ulberg active here early on, coming out of the box in the net area. From midfield, pass taken away by McDonald. Popped up by Shepard. Headed towards the target. Scooped up by Ulberg. Short pass from Ramos connects with Raymond. Lead pass, jumps up off his head, and then Arredondo kicks it over the crossbar. Pretty good push by the Big Blue there. That gets to the sideline. It'll be a magician's throw in. White, another strong throw. Kept in along the goal line. Alberg out to get it. Good hustle down there by Miles Fontella-Tuttle. McDonald thought he had a clean takeaway there. He tripped Ramos up, at least in the eyes of the official. White quickly on the loose ball to Shepard. Shepard gives a peek upfield. Lead pass for Fontella-Tuttle. Alberg chases it out, kicks it out quickly. If he's going to be this aggressive, he's going to make one mistake, at least. He is a senior goalie, so he's experienced. Both of these guys are, Zampese as well. Here's a blast that hits a body, ricochets up high over the bar, and it will be a corner kick. First of the day, 6 minutes into the game. It's going to come from the far side of the field. Alon Drucker will set it up. Drucker already has a goal and 2 assists this season. Really nice ball, great spin on it. Headed by Fontella-Tuttle, but wide of the net. Taking a minute for the goalie to have his shoes tied. He's got the Mickey Mouse gloves on, so he probably can't grab the laces very well. A good friend Matt Bailey is. Good teammate right there. Goal kick off a body right to the Magicians. Drucker lays it to his left. It'll be cleared back the way it came. That's Jared Halpern. Looking middle, tries to get it over the defender. It's Shepard on the other side waiting. Ball finds its way to Steph. He has it kicked away from him between the legs, and he makes a nice slide tackle back on his feet, but it goes out of bounds. Good step by Sasson. Lead pass up to Raymond. Zampese comes out. Denies Raymond any sort of scoring opportunity. Both goalies extra aggressive here in the opening part of the half. Good little one-time drop to McDonald. He looks to split defenders and find Shepard. Shepard waits for it. Heads it down, gets it back. Gets the ball around the defender. It's cleared out. It'll be another corner. First 3-0 early on here for the Magicians. Shepard lifts it, line drive. Deflects off of Ramos. Over to Colin White. He can't do anything with it. Ends up being another throw-in for Shepard. White steps in. He'll do it again. Header off the throw. Caught by Ullberg on a hop. Fontella Tuttle, the attempt. Adam Laughlin, number 23 for the Magicians, makes the play on the back end, starts transition up the sideline. Here's Fontella Tuttle, he rips it, he scores! 1-0 Magicians. I knew Ullberg was gonna make a mistake sometime. He moved too far from his left, or to his left. Right side of the goal was open. Fontella Tuttle found it. Just over 10 minutes in. Magicians lead it. Great start. A nice transition play from the back line to the midfielders, up to the forward, and into the goal. Shepard leads him again. Ullberg out, but he pops it up. Has a teammate to rescue along the sidelines. Nico Croft, he gets it back. Up to Arredondo. It's Costa Shub. Works his way around a couple of guys into the middle. Good footwork. Swampscott has good spacing on the field right now. The defense by McDonald. Second time he's been in the mix here with heavy contact. His opposition this time, Max Arredondo, and Arredondo loses that battle. McDonald brings some of that hockey physicality to the turf. A warm-up season before he takes to the ice in the winter. That was not a smart play by Swampscott. It's a quick corner kick. It's loose. Ullberg's down, and Shepard couldn't get it off his foot. But a poor play by Swampscott set up that corner, and they weren't ready for it. McDonald played towards the sideline. Croft will let it roll. For the Magicians, Dave Magan and Eric Badzik are waiting at the table to check in. I remember Magan from last year as being on the team as a freshman. Both of them were, but Magan brought really good energy. A feisty player, sort of like McDonald. That's a short header, that's trouble. Zampese makes the play. He's got to get back. 40 yards from home. Dangerous play, though. Had he not come out, it was probably going to be one-on-one, him and the Swampscott attacker, who was Arredondo. Magan and Badzik head onto the field. Shepard and Captain Quentin Fletcher come off. Finishing up the 14th minute here in the first half. 1-0 Magicians. And the Fontella Tuttle goal. It's his second goal of the season. He scored in the Andover game. That 2-0 shutout. 2 home games, 2 goals for Fontella Tuttle. He likes the new turf here. Controlled by the Magicians, and Drucker sends it middle. McDonald wards off a defender, over to Megan. Short pass middle, off the mark. Dave chasing it down, makes a play to get the ball back. Can't split 2 defenders with that. Tough play, but he got it off one of them, and it'll set up a corner. It's the best case scenario other than getting that ball into the middle. 5th corner here in the first half. Swampscott still without one. It's a very long corner, way beyond the far post. They take a shot, and it's wide. Good pressure from the Magicians, but a late handball call. That was a good call. It's the right one. Bounced up and hit Fontella Tuttle. And you could hear the players yelling, play on, but the referee came in and stopped it. Bailey sets the ball for Nico Croft. Bailey does just about everything for his teammates. Ties their shoes, he sets the ball up. What more can you ask of him? Long kick forward by McDonald. His momentum took him in the ball that way. Chased in the corner. Fontella Tuttle wins the battle, stays in bounds. I think we heard a whistle from the back official. I think it went out of bounds. Oh, too much hand fighting. Whistle goes against Miles. Badzik, good pressure from behind. Magicians take it away. Here's Megan. Trying to turn the corner. Shouldered by Shub. Now they battle, and they both go down. Neither happy with one another. Megan's going to get a yellow card, either for that or kicking the ball when it was dead play. He'll plead his case, but card already administered. Knew this was going to be a physical game, rivalry game early on in the season. Both teams trying to set the tone for the season they want to have going forward with a big win over the town they dislike the most in this area. And big games between these two over the last couple seasons, some real battles, low-scoring affairs. Magicians up early here, 1-0. Swampscott had momentum for the first couple of minutes. Kyle Hart checks into the game. Miles Fontella-Tuttle comes out to a big applause from the Magicians faithful after getting his team on the board. Ramos clears away the ball loose in the crease. Hart and White, two state champion teammates from the hockey team, along with McDonald, all in frame right there. Have some very talented multi-sport athletes on this team. More than a few state champions from the hockey team on here. And then you got one of the best baseball players on the team as well, and Stephen Shepard. Hart takes the corner, launches it. It's played in the air. Karate kick from Jared Halpern. He's flying by the far post. He puts it on target, caught by Olberg. White picks it up at about the 40. Tries to find Drucker. Swampscott draws a whistle. A lot of confusion on where the ball should have been placed. No reason for that to be so difficult. Big kick from Ramos. Laughlin for the Magicians, the first touch. Ends up with Halpern. Jared, a very talented midfielder. He's a junior. It's a big shove in the back. It's Akhtarov. Throws Ramos down. Jared's sister Sadie on the girls' soccer team, very talented household. There's Jared with a nice play, gets it to himself. Then over to Drucker with control. White can't shake free of Shub. Shub pushes middle. They have space to shoot. And that's Mitchell Goldwater. Closes in quick and takes it away. Excellent play. Hart gets free, then has his pass knocked back towards the corner. Hart wants it to go out of bounds, never makes it there. Another Big Blue player ends up on the turf. The Magicians are very clearly the more physical team. Fletcher back on. Boubacar Jallo sees his first action. McDonald dribbles into space. He had Fletcher. Chooses to flip the field instead. Over to Goldwater. Final 15 minutes of the half. Druker gets tripped up. Swampscott clears. Laughlin clears it out on the back end. Laughlin has really stood out defensively, along with White back there today. Popped up towards midfield. Headed by McDonald to Hart. Solid trap. Pass too hard for McDonald. Comes right back to Hart. They need to settle it. McDonald waits for it. Now has control. To Fletcher. Hart. Absorbs the shoulder. And it'll be a corner kick. Hart got the touch past Croft. Croft laid that shoulder into him, make sure he couldn't get a shot away. Hart will now take the corner. Lines it into the box. Fletcher got a piece. And Matt Bailey, another helping hand, comes in to save the day. Dylan Gilmore has checked on for the Magicians. Hart with another try off of Druker towards the far corner. McDonald goes to get it. Flipped middle. Over Fontella Tuttle. It lands right with Jallo, and he couldn't get the shot off. It's Shub. I believe his target was Arredondo, number 10 in the middle. He kicked it behind him. Magicians will pick it up. Good crosser to Hart. The whistle gives the ball back to the Big Blue. Raymond kicks it across the field, looking for Sasson. He's challenged by Goldwater. The Magicians' defense really standing strong. Every one of them's made a play. It's TJ Kelly. Puts it upfield to Hart. Alberg out to play it. Hart snuck it past Bailey. Olberg was the last line of defense there. Strong throw by Gilmore. Olberg makes the save. 10 minutes to play in the half. Drucker takes it away on the sideline. Battling with Sasson. Sasson wanted a whistle. That's what we mean with Marblehead being the more physical team today. That was all Drucker. He just wanted the ball more. Here's a corner kick. They play it short and quickly, trying to catch the Big Blue off guard. Drucker fires, low shot. Olberg falls on it. Hart challenged by Arredondo. Spins by him, centering ball, headed out of there. Pittman, 27, makes the play for Swampscott. Really nice looking pass from Hart. Trying to get it to Fontella Tuttle. Good trap pass by Gilmore. Hart again, trying to slice it through the defense. It's cut off, chase to the sideline. It'll be a throw in. It went out just above the flag. Takeaway for the Magicians right at midfield. To Fletcher. Up ahead to Hart. Olberg comes out to dive on it. Hart has to jump over him. Really nice pass by Fletcher. Hart centers. Low ball. Second chance. They score. Fontella Tuttle, his second of the game. On the rebound. Drucker had the first chance at it. Bounced right back to Miles. Looked like Olberg got a piece, but it snuck underneath him and in. 6:45 left in the half. The Magicians extend their lead. Miles' third of the season, second of the game. This one, right place, right time for him. The Magicians are playing great on both sides of the ball. It'll be a Magician's throw-in. Hart charges it. Croft gets there first. Hart right back on him to kick it away. Fontella Tuttle at midfield. Kimbrough wins the ball. Swampscott sends it to the Magicians' D. Gilmore steps up. Back with the Big Blue, trying to turn the corner. Adam Laughlin uses his body and his feet. Kicks it out. They're really doing a nice job of keeping Swampscott away from the box and really not allowing them any sort of crosser. Pressure from the Magicians. Hart working out of the corner. Badzik couldn't get the first one off. The second one splits the uprights. Badzik first touch off the goal kick. More contact and a home whistle as Halpern did some shoving, then got taken down. The whistle goes against the Big Blue. Under 3 minutes to play. Badzik has a free kick. Right into the middle, over the head of Hart, and then over the corner of the crossbar and post. Arredondo challenged, has to get rid of it. Final 2 minutes of the half. Kelly makes a play. Legal throw-in. Gives it back to the Magicians. Trying to finish the half strong. Ball in the hands of Colin White. He'll get to do it again from about 10 yards up. Leo Burge checks in for the final seconds or a minute plus here. Mentioned a few of those state champions from the hockey team. Probably none more important than Leo Burge. An incredible run they went on. He was the catalyst in net. Swampscott finally gets a shot towards the net. Seems like it's been forever since they've done that. Shove with the shot, but it had no chance. Swampscott's really going to need to adjust at halftime. And they'll need to pick up the physicality and match that of Marblehead's. First half coming to a close here. Fontella Tuttle gets a final touch, kicks it towards the sideline. White can't keep it in. A very faint whistle from the official brings us to the end of the first half. The score at halftime, 2-0 Magicians. Before we go, we'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so if you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports on MHTV, please click subscribe on our YouTube page and consider making a donation by visiting our brand new website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on the donate button. We'll be back after this with second half action. Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV. Second half between the Magicians and the Big Blue about to get underway. Magicians lead at 2-0 on 2 Miles Fontella Tuttle goals. Teams have switched ends. The Magicians will get first touch here for the final 40 minutes. And it will be Miles to start us off. Plays it back to Fletcher. And we're off and running. Goldwater will throw it in. He made a couple of nice plays defensively in the first half. That goes off of the Big Blue and out. Fletcher over to Shepard. He's offsides. Steph didn't think so. With a win, the Magicians would improve to 3-1. Be their first conference win. This will be the first corner kick of the afternoon for Swampscott. They take it quickly. It's headed away from the goal and launched over everything by Matt Pittman. Arredondo to Shub. Shub will take a shot. It's wide of the net, near side. Zampese lets it go. It's Rory in his senior season. He had an outstanding sophomore year. He would tell you himself that last year he didn't live up to the standards he had hoped and set for himself. This year he's hoping to get back to being a conference all-star, if not the MVP of the league, and has aspirations of playing in college next year. This is up ahead to Drucker. Great footwork. His shot's blocked. Bounces over towards Shepard in the corner. He tops the ball back towards middle, and it's sent to the sideline. Shepard takes a chance, puts it high up off the screen. It'll be a goal kick. Whistle goes the Magicians' way. They've seemed to have a home whistle for most of this game. Olberg will snare it on a hop. Good setup ball and well played by Drucker. Oldberg punts it away. See a little tug of the jersey by Laughlin, but he gets away with it. It settles with McDonald. Played to the sideline with Shepard. Trapped by the Swampscott defense, picked up by the Magicians with Drucker. Tries to shake the defender. Spelios, a nice job to stay with them, and forces a goal kick. Arredondo out of the circle with it, still pressured by Fletcher. And they lose it on the sidelines. Shepard will throw it in. He'll actually give it to White to do that. Ball bouncing freely into space off the header. Tracked back to midfield and out. Played over 6 minutes here in the second half. The Magicians lead at 2-0. Both goals by Fontella Tuttle. Both were shots that Oldberg could have made a save on. First one, he overplayed it to his left and left the right side of the net open. And then the second one, he fell on top of, but it snuck underneath him. Shepard sends it middle. Kicked out of there by the defense. Long ball from Shub up ahead. And Zampese calmly out to collect it. Shepard gets tripped up. Good challenge by Halpern to Drucker. McDonald switches feet, dusts the defender. To Halpern, fires on net, and it's caught. How is that not a card? Raymond levels Goldwater on the sideline. Goldwater gets up smiling. Shocked that wasn't a card, though. There's no play on the ball at all. Drucker attacks, fires, loose off the hands of Oldberg. McDonald had a chance at it. It's back with McDonald. Shepard sends it middle. Off of Pittman. Back towards midfield. Druker lays it for Halpern. Gets to Goldwater. He centers off of McDonald's head. Couple hops into the hands of Alberg. That's his best kick of the day. Zampese goes up to head it. And he's hit by Raymond. It's captain on captain there. We're 10 minutes into the second half. The Magicians just had their best chance of the half. That's too far for Shepard. It'll be a throw-in. Halpern above the box, fires. It's blocked. Zampese was a long way out of the goal already. Helped him get to that one quickly. Raymond was the attacker for Swampscott again. Druker defended by Sasson. Sends it across to Shep. White, long ball, over to the near post. Bounces to Druker. His shot's blocked by Sasson. Another attempt from Fletcher. Didn't get a lot behind it. Easy save for Alberg. TJ Kelly dribbles up. Played back to Zampese. That came off his foot wrong. It's out of bounds. Pass was intended for White. About 7 yards behind him. Flipped ahead by Shepard. It gets back to him. Here's space for Halpern. He couldn't collect it clean. Druker shoots. It's blocked over the crossbar. Corner kick. And a good effort defensively by Spelios for Swampscott. It's tough for the defenders when Druker turns on that little burst of speed and comes right at him. And you don't know which way he's going to go as he circles the ball with either foot trying to shake you. More direct line this time for Druker, but he airmails it. It's still 2-0. A scoreless half. We've played 14 minutes. Gets beyond midfield and Kelly will send it back across really quick. Druker not a clean trap with his chest. Swampscott gets it back for the moment. Fontella Tuttle steps up, heads it down to Drucker. Drucker, lead pass up ahead. McDonald just misses. Olberg got caught again out of the net. He couldn't get to it. McDonald was onside, and he just missed. London expected to be a big part of the Magicians' offense this season. His younger sister, Lucy McDonald, expected to be a massive part of the girls' team's offense this season. I believe just a freshman. We already had one of their games, and she stood out big time. We're excited to see what both of them can do this year. McDonald has an assist this season, but he doesn't have a goal yet. Here's Halpern. He fires. It's going to be a souvenir. Not really sure what the intention from Kelly was that time. Here's Raymond. Dribbles just above the box, gets shoved down. Laughlin laid the hit. They'll have a free kick from about 20 yards away. It's going to be a short kick, but it's going to be difficult with the wall of Magicians that it's going to line up in front. It's going to be Arredondo to take the kick. Referee will move the four Magicians making the wall back to about the 10-yard line on the football field. That gives him a lot of space. Arredondo lifts it. Field goal's good. Zampese will take his time, take a drink of water before firing this goal kick out of there. Wants to waste as much time off that game clock as the referee will allow him. The ball had a lot of backspin on it, floated up there for a while. Drucker with a lot of space in front of him. Somebody's got to come cut him off for the Big Blue. It leaves a pass out of reach of Fontella Tuttle, and then he gets crushed along the sideline. No whistle. They play through it. The referees have to be careful. It's been a physical game since the jump, and they don't want to get caught somebody getting hurt when they should have made a call. Shepard shies away from the challenge by Bailey. It'll be a throw-in deep in the corner. Good hustle by TJ Kelly. The give and go didn't work out between him and Shepard. He comes back right on the ball again. Kelly finds his way back into his center back position. Good rotation on the back end. Up ahead to Drucker. Centers, lots of room for Shepard. Kicks it back out. Fletcher, lead pass towards the corner. It's a little too far out in front of White. Croft was first to it for the Big Blue. Zampese has to make sure he's first to that one. That one's gonna be tough to find. That one almost cleared the tree line. Hope all those little kids that are going to get that ball have their flea and tick medication on them. You're gonna have to go deep in the woods to find that one. Arredondo sends one across, and Ramos whiffs on the back end of it. Great kick by Arredondo. Back with Arredondo. This time Ramos finds his foot. This is Tyranny, defended by Goldwater. Tyranny forced to give it up. Yuri Volkov with his first touch for the Magicians. Starts transition, up ahead to Hart, leading McDonald. McDonald's tackled from behind. And Pittman's the one shaken up. Those two got tangled up. Not really sure who did the tackling. I was worried about McDonald's knees as it looked like he got caught underneath Pittman, but Pittman got the worst of this one. Training staff out to check on him.
Off the field. His replacement
is going to be Julian Flack, number 24. Haven't seen him out there yet today. Both these teams with pretty deep rosters. A lot of options for substitutions. Clock was stopped during that. It'll roll now on the throw in by White. McDonald, room to shoot. Save made by Olberg. Pretty much a straight on shot by McDonald, not a lot of movement. Pretty routine save for Olberg, but a good attempt. Arredondo over everything. Magicians lead it 2-0. Both Fontella Tuttle goals coming in the first half. Zampese to McDonald, to Drucker. Volkov chasing after it. Swampscott defense gets there. Send it upfield, but right to Drucker. On net, dive-in stop by Olberg. More physical play on the sideline, and again, the Big Blue player gets up and looks for help from the official. Nothing but out of bounds called on that one and many others. Arredondo, captain on captain here, defended by Fletcher. Back pass, and that's up above the fence. Another goal kick coming. These are just why not attempts here by the Big Blue. They're down 2. They're shooting from anywhere. Anytime they find space now. Under 15 minutes to play. Looks like McDonald was decleated. He's gonna lace him back up. He needs a friend like Matt Bailey, someone to tie his shoes for him. Really nice play there by Kelly. That pass looked like it was going to be on target up ahead to Sasson. He was breaking out for Swampscott. Drucker wins the challenge. Has space ahead. Just gets the shot off, but lightly with the right inside foot with the defender right there. Olberg able to pick it up. This pops through. Zampese out to play it, and he wraps it up. Dangerous play, both come out of it okay, and then he absolutely blasted off his teammate's head. That's not where he wanted that ball to go. It's also not where Adam Laughlin wanted that ball to go. Zampese got to take a second. Go check on his newly concussed teammate. Just kidding. My goodness. It said we only use half of our brains. Let's hope that Laughlin uses the other half. Just might have pushed all the info from one side of his head to the other. Drucker takes it away, and he's taken down. And there's been harder contact than that today. Again, a bit of a home whistle for the Magicians today. Halpern launches directly to Ulberg. This deflects out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick. They just tap it in. Now they send it through the box and they score! A redirect right into the corner of the net. And it's 2-1. Malid Sasson with the goal for Swampscott. Right at the 10-minute mark. Oh boy. We've got a game here. It's exactly what the Big Blue needed. Was a deflection, and they got it. And in the right direction, right into the corner of the net. That's Jallo. He gets pushed down, reaches out and grabs the ball with his hand. But the whistle goes for the contact before the handball. The Magicians need to stay composed. They've played 30 minutes of outstanding soccer on all three levels. They can't let that one mistake get to them. It wasn't even a big mistake. It's more that Swampscott lucked out. I was a bit surprised that they didn't really take the corner attempt into the box, but they knew what they were doing. They set it up short, got it right back to Kimbrough, who was set up to take the corner. He just fired it through the bodies, and it bounced off Assassin and in. Headed back by Badzik. He, Megan, and Jallo checked in right after the goal. Remember, Megan has the yellow card from the opening half. Here's Drucker. Megan slips through the defenders, guarding Drucker. Here's Jallo. His shot is blocked. Bounces into the middle of the box. Badzik heads it towards the target, and it'll be picked up by Ulberg. More hand fighting, and another absolute war between Goldwater and Raymond, and again, Raymond considered the guilty party. And they're going to check on Goldwater, who's still down. Looks like he's cramping. Back to live action. 7 minutes to play. Number 7, Elon Drucker puts it on net. Short hop. Alberg makes a save. Zampese picks it up. The Magicians are away at Peabody for their next game, and then 6 straight home games after that. Beverly, Saugus, Danvers, Masco, Salem, and Peabody again. They'll run through the NEC through this game and their next 7 after this. They've already lost to Masco once, but they'll face just about everybody through this next stretch. 6 minutes left. The clock will stop when there's 5. Try to do my best to follow along with a stopwatch. Free kick for Swampscott here. Fontella Tuttle makes his way back to the scorer's table, looking to check in. They'll get him in quickly. He'll replace Mark Grazzato. Not a lot behind this one. Swampscott controls. Looking for the equalizing goal. Five minutes to play. Drucker has it taken away from behind. 2-1 game. Good pass in by the Big Blue. Looking for a shooting lane. Sent middle towards a far post, just out of reach of Jack Raymond. Oh, excuse me, that was Kimbrough, 17. Raymond, 11 on this side. That was just off his foot. Really nice setup. Zampese taking time with the ball placement. Pretty good kick there. It lands right at the feet of Drucker. Murtaugh has it taken away. Open field for Shub, but he runs into Laughlin. Laughlin got a piece of that one also. Tracks back to the 35, bounces around, McDonald across midfield. Throw in for the Magicians. There's about 3 minutes left. Magicians trying to hold on here, hoping to improve to 3-1. Here's a chance. Shot blocked. Big play by Kelly. The shooter was Arredondo. Back across midfield. Magicians have it. Fontella Tuttle. Nice pass to Megan. Has to slow up just a touch to get it. Trying to circle around the defender. He gets the pass into the middle. McDonald comes up to play it. His shot attempt denied. Swampscott out above the box with it, working their way back towards midfield, and a foul is called. McDonald sandwich. The ball works its way to the sideline, out of bounds. Magicians throw in with about 90 seconds left. Goldwater comes back in. Murtaugh's off. Looked like a potential handball that Swampscott got away with there. They have possession. Arredondo up ahead to Raymond. Raymond trying to keep his momentum going. Goldwater sends it away. About a minute left. Arredondo looking far post. Raymond jumps, can't connect with the ball, and it's a goal kick. That's twice now. Swampscott's come across the field towards the near side, and it has been just off, or just out of reach. Both were good setups. Final 30 seconds or so. Zampese will pick it up. You got to keep your eye on the ball here. Zampese gets this one across midfield. I have completed 5 minutes on the stopwatch, which means we're into the final seconds of the game. Last gasp effort here for the Big Blue. That has to be a foul on the Magicians. Drucker bear hugged him. Arredondo, he could probably reach from here. Everybody needs their head on a swivel. Final seconds of the match. Headed out by Kelly. Megan with a lot of room. Tackle down from behind. The call goes against Kimbrough for Swampscott. This has got to be it. They're well over the 5-minute mark now. It's Halpern to take the free kick. Just bury it and end it. Puts it through the middle. The call is offsides. I thought that was going to be the final whistle. That is, though. The Magicians win it 2-1 over their rival. An exciting final 10 minutes or so after Swampscott got on the board. But a really solid win for the Magicians. They improved to 3-1 and 1-1 in conference. Stick around in just a moment. When we return, I'll announce the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV. Tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game is Miles Fontella-Tuttle. He scored both goals today in the first half. It's 2-1 win. Congratulations, Miles, from the Marblehead Sports Shop and MHTV. We'd like to thank the Sports Shop for being our community partner in bringing you the Player of the Game award. And we'd like to thank National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. Once again, the final score from Piper Field here this afternoon. The Magicians 2, the Big Blue 1. For all of us here at MHTV Sports, I'm Jess Burton. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.